Okay, so the Worlds, Andy, what an event. Was you expecting that ride in the semi-final?
Not really. I've been struggling in training over the past couple of weeks, so I knew there was a potential opportunity to ride one of the rounds. They decided that they wanted to keep swapping the team and try everyone and try and get us all the ride, really. You know, that we knew we got a good medal chance and hopefully, you know, a chance of winning the World Champs. So they put the best lineup from training in the quali and then changed us from there with how people were performing. Luckily for me, I was getting better during the taper and did a decent ride in that semi-ride. We did like a 54, which was a pretty decent time, really.
And bronze in the men's pursuit, how did it feel to be Owen?
Yeah, it was good. It was a bit difficult before the race. It's always, you know, it's a bit harder racing your teammate. It's a bit of an odd dynamic, that. But yeah, I wanted to beat him more than I wanted to see him win, that's for certain. So yeah, it was nice, and I think it got a lot more media attention, being obviously a GB battle. If I'd been racing some Russian, it wouldn't have got quite as much publicity. Probably put a bit more pressure on Owen, really, going into it. I was a bit more the underdog. There was a time gap, but it wasn't quite as big as it looked on paper due to the catches we had in the quali, so it was nice to come out on top.
And your time against the Italians was amazing. It was over by over a second in the qualifying rounds. That must have been tough competition.
Yeah, the Italians have really come on in the last couple of years. They've stepped up. You would never look to them as one of the favourites for a medal in probably the last 6 years, really. So to see that their progression is massive, and you know, they're looking at a medal chance, I would say, at the games now. So you know, it's a new team that we've not really focused on before, and now, you know, they're coming to our attention. So you know, it's another one into the mix, and a couple of others have sort of faded out. So yeah, it was nice to beat them. To be honest, I'd much rather have the Italians in the semi ride off than the Kiwis or the Aussies. So it worked in our favour.
And now you've mentioned the games. How do you feel about your chance of selection now after the Worlds?
Yeah, it'll always be done on form running into it. So you know, hopefully I can make sure that that's in the best place possible. That's all I can do, really. Make sure that I'm in the best position possible going into the games, and then it'll be down to the selectors. You know, unfortunately, I'm not in control of those things. But if I do everything right, then I see no reason why I shouldn't get my chance.